Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for June the 13th through to the 19th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for all the loving, beautiful, positive support that you give me each and every day. Oh, thank you so, so much. Now let's get to you. We start with the Hierophant, so a spiritual week. A week where the more we connect to our spirituality, the more we can bring in that balance in our life of where we want to go, of what we want to do, of who we want to become. So if you are not feeling grounded, if you are not feeling centered, turn into your spirituality. But I think that your spirituality will override. I think you will feel the presence. I think you will feel the balance coming in. So it is connecting with our truer self this week. Absolutely. Now we have the Five of Cups as our second card and the Lovers crossing over it. So the Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk. Okay, it is seeing the negatives. It is honing in on the negatives. And we really need to turn around and see the positives in order to see the growth, in order to see the relationships that are strong in our life, the ones that we can embrace, the ones that we can grow with, into, have the support of. Okay, this could be our passions and our dreams. This could be really coming into, not looking at so much of where we have failed, where we have dropped the ball, but rather where we can step forward, where we can step into our strength, where we can embrace a new path, where we can embrace our challenges is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles on the other side. So this is our yes card. This is knowing that we are going forward in the right direction. This is signs coming in to show us that we are capable, that we are strong, we are empowered, that good things are starting to happen in our lives. So be careful of the negative energy here that pulls us into thinking that we're not good enough, we're not strong enough, we're not capable enough, because we are. And all the other cards are telling us this. So it is not crying over spilt milk. It's not worried. It's not worrying so much about where we failed yesterday, but where we can succeed tomorrow. That's really going to matter going forward. Now we have the Ace of Wands as our underlying energy. So this is thinking about the balance that needs to be in our life. Absolutely. And with the Hierophant, I think that it is through a spiritual connection. So it is meditation, it is prayer this week. That is really, get out in nature, ground yourself. Understand where the balance is in your life and where you can grow upon that balance. Now we have the Three of Swords as our overriding energy. And since it's right over the Five of Cups, which is our spilt milk, I mean, something could shine in our life this week that really makes us feel like we can't go forward. Like we're not good enough. Like we failed in the worst possible way. We've let somebody down. We've dropped the ball. We didn't push forward when we should have, or maybe we pushed when we shouldn't have. So the negative can really be a strong aspect this week if we allow it. Because, I see that sky breaking. We can heal from the challenges that we've walked through, or we can self-destruct. We can pull ourselves down. So be careful on how you use this energy, because there is a lot of positive, strong energy here to show you how that sky can break up for you, how you can go forward, where you do have strength, where you can bring in balance. But if you lean towards the negative, if you allow those negatives to really take over your life this week, it can have a diverse effect on you. Absolutely. We have the Six of Swords, which is all about going forward, and we know we have to get to work. We know we have to put our backs into it. We know that there's going to be struggles ahead. Anything worth going forward in is going to be a struggle. We know that, because the struggles make us great in life. It's not the happy times. The happy times just show us that we've succeeded in some way. So it is pushing forward, and those swords in front of the boat are our wisdom. So we lean on our wisdom. We see what we didn't do right before and how we can go forward in a correct way, a strength, a determination. And there's somebody else in the boat, but I think that that person is there more of loving and support. So allow people to support you, to raise you up. Lean on people this week that are going to do that in your life. We have the Ace of Swords. So this is your aha moments. This is your new adventure awaiting, the new path forward, the new steps we have to take, the plan that we are putting into action. Absolutely. Now, through the negative that comes into our life this week, we could be using that sword to say no more. Drawing the line in the sand, so to speak. Saying what you won't allow in your life anymore. Now, it could be just a thought pattern. It could be what somebody is imposing upon you. It could be obligations and responsibilities. But in some way, I think that you draw a line in the sand this week and say, you know what, I'm not having this anymore. I'm going forward in this way. I'm strong and I'm empowering myself to do exactly what I want to do, to go after my goals, to go after my dreams, to become the person I want to become. As we go into the weekend, I mean, there is a strength about you because we have the High Priestess here. And now that brings in the spiritual magic. So we start the week with the Hierophant, which is our spirituality. And then as the weekend comes, I mean, this is when the magic starts to appear. So meditation and prayer is very important this week, and it will empower you and grow your strength as the week progresses. So try and do something every day when it comes to your spirituality, whether it is affirmations in the morning, or maybe it's a gratitude prayer at night. Maybe it's just getting out in nature for a couple of minutes every day and grounding yourself. Maybe it's being alone with your thoughts. But grow that spirituality throughout the week. Absolutely. Now, it's coupled with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups is new ideas, new people, new opportunities, new pathways. And the Eight of Pentacles is the work hard and raising the bar on what we do. So new opportunities appear through us knowing that we can do so much more, that we can be so much better, that we can empower ourselves to go forward. For love relationships, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, with this card, I mean, somebody could come in from the past, absolutely. But I think it's more of understanding the power that we have when it comes to love. We look back on past situations, we reminisce, we are reminded of a relationship from long ago to show us where we are truly empowered, how we are strong within relationships, what we give to relationships, that we are lovable, that we are empowered in our love. New relationships, it's all over the board here. Really, it's all over the board. I mean, we have an ace, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Lovers, we have spirituality like crazy. So, yes, new love can happen. But I think more than anything else, it's a respect for who we are within the relationship and knowing that we should be respected and loved and adored. So look, I mean, you'll probably be drawn back. Some of you, there could be somebody coming in from your past. But with that card, with the Knight of Wands, it's more about your reliving, or not reliving, reviewing your past. We don't want to relive, especially those hurtful memories, but we want to review and understand the strength, our empowerment, the wisdom that we took away from those relationships in order to show us what we are meant to have in our life when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, what we are entitled to. For work, career, money, finances, we have the Star. What a beautiful card, because this shows us, once again, our empowerment of what we can do, of what we can become. That star at the very top shows us our goals, our dreams, our desires. And down at the bottom, we are reaching out to it, which means that our plans forward are doable. what we are striving for, what we are reaching for is doable, it's tangible. So we can see the path forward, we can see the steps we have to take in order to empower ourselves, in order to strengthen ourselves into our path tomorrow. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.